How would it even work? Can you walk through?
They had
So
desks.
you get in the morning, and does it start pretty punctual, or do people kind of come in when they want to come in?
Pretty much they had to be there by 9 o'clock, or
Okay.
and they had one big stove in the back. There was no running water in there. They had a big stove in the back that was heated with wood, and you kind of during the day the students and the teacher kept the fire going, and then overnight, being there was no plumbing in there, overnight they let it just go out, and then the next morning somebody be there early. Maybe one of the farmers donated their time, and where was closest. People by the name of Shermas, they were about, oh, I would say 4 blocks from where this. I think they seen to it.
It
They
was
were good
warm
people.
when you
That it
got
was
there.
the
That's funny.
fire was started.
Best guess of how many students were in that one room? What's your
It,
best guess?
it was usually between 22 and 26,
Okay.
27. And it was there was no kindergarten. It was first grade through eighth grade. I know there was only 2 of them in my class. Some classes had 3 or 4, and
And then how would Miss Tech? How would she manage the room?
she had first grade students in the very front seat, and maybe on one side, maybe in the second grade, and then third grade, and fourth grade, and fifth grade, and sixth grade. And she'd start with the little ones, and also, she was just on the ball. So, and I had her for the whole 8 years.
Okay.
Same teacher. Never had a different teacher.
So she would rotate every 15 minutes from one.
Probably about 15 minutes to no more. And a lot of reading assignments. And then a big chalkboard, she'd draw up what they expected you to do at night for homework. And
So
I-
she would have eighth grade is doing, or sixth grade is doing this, second grade is doing this.
yeah.
And was the mood? Were there like pranksters in your class, or were people pretty well behaved? Were there any kind of jokester kids that? Any memories you have of goofing off in school?
Not really. Well, spitballs or
Spitballs. Oh, that stood the test of time. I'm delighted to hear that they were around.
oh yeah.
That's fun.
And the other thing was there were folding seats, and if the person in front of you was annoying, you'd kind of give them a little boot.
Oh, kick them a little bit. That's fun. But how do you think Miss Tech would describe you? You said you're good at math. How would she describe you as a student?
She'd always compliment the person, and she said it was very good, and sometimes she'd call some of the other people's attention to it, and hoping they would do like I did. And that made me feel great. And of course, that was my favorite subject, figure.
Nice.